Hello everyone, my name's David, welcome to Revelation TV. We are at Speaker's Corner and I'm here with Kirsty and there has been a very serious miscarriage of justice regarding
Jason Moore,
who is Kirsty's brother. Kirsty, would you like to tell us what's happened?
Yeah, so we're here at Speaker's Corner today to try and get some more signatures on a petition for Jason Moore, who was convicted of murder back in 2013. And it's an unusual story because it was actually the perpetrator was my brother's co-defendant. But outside of that, there's key signs in this campaign. Oh, I've lost my thing now.
So we think this is an unsafe conviction?
Oh, it's an absolute unsafe conviction. We currently have an application in with the Criminal Cases Review Commission. It's our second application that's in with fresh evidence that will go to proving that Jason's innocent of the crime. He was convicted back in 2013 and received a life sentence. And at that time, the victim's family also agreed that Jason didn't hurt their loved one. So they're campaigning with us. We also have other prominent figures like Sir Lord Ian Botham, Lord Nicholas Monson, Lady Sammy Cole, all the way from the top down. We've got Linda Calvey, who is also a miscarriage of justice case, and she's now an author. Bobby Cummings, OBE, he supports the campaign, and many, many more. Yummy B, Matt Legg, Terry Ellis. So many people are joining this campaign because it's so obvious that Jason didn't do it. And one of the pieces that makes up our second CCRC application is that the witness, after all these years, has just turned around to a journalist and said that he was actually drunk and that he told the police. Now, we haven't received that information from the police. Had we have received that information, none of this would have happened. So it's very difficult to get into the ins and outs of the actual case, but it's there on the social media. You can go to articles from the Romford Recorder, who give a really good 19 two-minute reads of the whole case, the support, the evidence and all the rest of it. Also The Guardian, and really good ITV. We just went national on ITV News, and that has ex-police officers saying that Jason's innocent, the victim's family saying it's innocent. We've also been on London News with the BBC, again with the victim's family and everybody. So it comes to this really. A miscarriage can happen to you. We've seen it again and again. The postmasters, Andrew Malkinson, over the years, the Birmingham 6, the Maguire 7. It can happen to you. But my point, and one of the reasons I'm here today talking to people like you, is the fact that the public people have a say and they need to come together, because this can happen to anyone. It can happen to you.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you're a lawyer or, down there working with the public, or a school teacher. It can happen to anybody. It can happen to your son, your daughter, and we all need to come together so this stop happening again and again. And to do that, we need to get signatures on a petition, because it's the only way that we can get into Parliament to put right what is wrong with the system.
We need 100,000 signatures on the petition to be able to get Parliament to debate this issue.
Yeah.
This is a clear case of a miscarriage of justice, along with so many others. It's a clear case of a wrongful conviction, and families are suffering. Let us encourage you. What do you want people to do?
Well, actually, you make a good point, because families are suffering, and to fight a miscarriage of justice, it costs a fortune. You would have to, just if something happened to your loved one, the amount of money involved just to get a good lawyer, to get a case, to prove your innocence, it's unbelievable. But it's the emotional toll that it has on your parents. My parents have suffered. Jason is suffering innocent. He's locked in a concrete tomb. And it's just, we need to not educate, or educate's the wrong word, but we need to let people know that this can happen at any minute. I come from a loving family, just minding their own business, going through life as you guys all are, and then all of a sudden here it is, and here I am 10 years fighting for the justice system to listen. And you know, the justice system makes mistakes. They've made mistakes in our first criminal case review application. The justice system will not own up to its mistakes, and it needs to, because, you know, what's more important?
What we want is the truth to come out, the truth of what actually happened, and essentially there's been, I would say, a cover-up, lies from the system.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely examples of failings within the justice system. There's definitely examples of some sort of corruption in this case. And the more just one point is that they were feeding the jury information from a pathologist in my case. But what they didn't tell the jury is that 45 days before the trial started, he'd been struck off the Home Office register. You know, there's so much that's kept back from the jury, and you know, just the fact that the guy was drunk. Had the jury known that this guy was drunk, I'm sure I would have come to a completely different outcome, and things like that. That's where your corruption is. What isn't given to the jury, what's held back, and at the same time, that's another point. When I've gone to the CPS for disclosure again and again, they refuse to give it. You go to America, you can walk into a courthouse and you can have it all.
Yes. So let's get this signature to 100,000 signatures. Change.org, free Jason Moore. Let's get this case, this one in particular, in front of Parliament. So Kirsty, you can have peace of mind that things are happening, that
absolutely,
that
and
being discussed,
if
and this clear case of injustice can be overturned.
Oh, it's an absolute clear-cut case of injustice. And one of the things that I've done in this campaign, which might be a bit different from others, is we've put the information out there. The information is on the internet. There's podcasts, there's ITV, BBC pieces, there's all the Guardian, the Romford Recorder. You can go and read all about it. But if I can, I would like to invite all your viewers. On the 16th of April, I will be doing my third protest up at Westminster outside the Houses of Parliament, and the Bishop will be leading that on that particular day, and then we will go down to number 10 and we'll have a candlelit vigil. And everybody watching, please come down, please show your support. It's not just about Jason, it's about all of us, because this can happen to anybody at any time.
Yes. Okay, great.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.